Hey everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the official launch of the 30-day fun and easy client attraction system. Brooke and I are super happy to have you all here. And let's see who we have. We have Soria. Hi Soria, welcome. Gary, good to see you, brother. Awesome, awesome to have you here. Some kids all the way from Adelaide. Woo!
Kid.
So good to see you. Hi, welcome. Ryan and Dr. Mvuzi, welcome. So it's really good to have you here. We'll have an intimate celebration. We decided to really and we wanted to start with that because how often who here defines themselves as a achiever, right? Raise your hand if you feel that you are an achiever. Raise your hand. Like it's everybody. And Dr. Mvuzi, you can raise your hand. I know you are. So, so everybody here. And, sometimes we get into this mode where we produce a lot, we do so much in our lives, and we don't really stand still to take a moment to reflect and celebrate how far we have come. Who here has been guilty of that in the past, or maybe is still doing that at some occasions? So what we wanted to do today is we wanted to take a moment to celebrate the launch of something really unique, and the fact that you're here, or if you're listening to this replay, that tells us that you are someone who wants to build your business with a bit more fun and ease. Who here would like a bit more fun and ease in their business? Raise your hand if that's you, right? And we have created something, and we're so super proud and stoked to present it to you today. We have built something that's just entirely for free. I mean, there is a way that you can upgrade for $47, but you don't have to. Like the whole system is entirely free. And the whole reason for today's session is to just celebrate that with you, to connect with you, to provide you with some space to share a little bit about your journey, some of the things that you may have been struggling with, but to really inform you like, okay, this is how you can really take maximum advantage of the system. It's 30 days. It's super fun. It is actually very magical. So that's the whole objective, is to just celebrate that together, to get to know each other a little bit more, and to just give you a number of tips to get the most out of the system. How does that sound for everyone? Are you up for that? Does it sound good? So there's no pressure, there's no stress. You don't have to say the right words today. You don't have to show up like all perfect, groomed, and all of that stuff, right? Like, let's just have a little bit of fun. We know everybody's in different time zones. We have Australia, we have US, we have South Africa, we have different countries and nationalities. So let's just have a little bit of fun. And this will be super easy. And this is a little bit of drum roll. If you stay until the end, and we are with an intimate group here right now, we are raffling off two VIP tickets to this system. So you get some additional support by us. And yeah, we'll be using the traditional, let me just show it because it's so beautiful and awesome. This is a traditional cookie jar. Do you see it? Like, it's even a Christmas edition. So it's like totally not Christmas time. But we used to do these very fancy raffles with digital, like wheels that were spinning. And today we were like, you know what? Let's do it like a really traditional way. If you're up for it, we'll put your name in the cookie jar, and we'll raffle off two of the spots. Who would be up for the cookie jar raffle today? Okay, good. So that's what's going to happen today. Brooke, do you want to share maybe a little bit more about why we created this, or any things that you actually want to share? We have detailed agendas, but we rarely stick to it, if you can notice.
Yeah, I'm so up for the cookie jar thing. I've been like the past couple of weeks, I've been totally in this like 80s, 90s nostalgia vibe. Like I'm in it. That's where my mind is. Anyways, so love it. Happy to see all of you here. Some of you I know, some new faces. So Ryan and Gary, I don't think I've met you before, and Dr. Movesy. How do you say your name? Yeah, did I say that right? Okay. Some kids
Try again.
Dr. Moovsy?
Busi, yes, you got it right. Yes.
Okay, cool. And Soria, so nice to see you. Like, what a surprise. Totally made my day. Woo! All right, cool. And I like your plants in the corner. So yeah, what are we doing? I just went off on a tangent there. Basically, like, so we're super excited about this because Danny and I are constantly trying to iterate and improve and constantly tweak all of the support and the systems and the education that we provide to always in this like relentless pursuit to get clients results. And so this is really you know, this is an iteration. And we're really proud of it because it's like, you know, we've been working together for, gosh, we're going to be celebrating our 2-year work partner anniversary coming up pretty soon. And yeah, so we've created a ton of content together. We've done so much coaching together. We've had so many clients together, just so much stuff. And so this is really just like a refined version of all of our best stuff. And we focused on this, okay? Getting client results and simplicity, like just making it super simple and doable, because the last thing anybody needs is another course that's just going to sit on your digital shelf and you're not going to do it. And so the way that we designed this is it's a 30-day system, okay? And the way it works is you get an email every day over the 30 days telling you like, day 1, today's assignment is blank. And the assignment is like 1 sentence, okay? And then we have it, the structure of it is like, it is inside of a course that we host on Kajabi, our course platform, whatever. So there is a video lesson, but all of the video lessons, most of the video lessons are like less than 5 minutes. They're like 1 to 2 minutes. There are a couple exceptions where some topics are a little bit more in depth.
If I talk, typically it's longer video, and if Brooke talks, it's a little bit shorter because she gets to the point really fast, and I sort of like I'm learning to get to the point more. I'm learning to go Brooke style, basically. So the long videos are mine, the shorter ones are Brooke's.
Yeah, I'm just like, do this, done, peace out. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so we just wanted to make it as simple and doable as possible, and we're very proud of it. Like, we're just very excited, and yeah, so
can I add one thing too, because it's like it's really what you said. Like, we created this because we see coaches doing the right things at the wrong time. Let me say that again. Most coaches are doing the right things, but not at the right time. And that's because, like, and I just spoke literally an hour ago, therefore I was rushing home to make it in time for this session. I was talking to a coach who, and I wrote it down, she spent $7,500 on a YouTube ads course, and then an additional $3,000 on the actual ads itself. Then she spent, she spent 8,000 euros on a LinkedIn program, how to learn LinkedIn. And then she spent another 5,000 euros on a course that teaches her how to run a challenge, right?
Oh my God.
Right? And this is real, right? An hour ago it happened. And we're seeing like she is not yet at a stage that she should be scaling. So we talked about, like, most of us are being sold this sort of paradise where it's like, oh, we can run this automated business, have passive income, and we can do all of this while enjoying a margarita in a hammock somewhere in Mauritius or anywhere else. And yes, that's true, and it's typically takes some time to get there. So most of the systems and things that people are selling to you are not needed at this point in your coaching business. So what we thought about, like, we are so done seeing coaches doing the right things at the wrong time, like investing in fancy websites and getting all these funnels in place that are not needed right now, that we are like, you know what? And we have, like, our programs are not cheap. right? Like our paid program, just to give you an idea, is $5,000 for an entire year, right? But we support our clients every step of the way in our lifestyle entrepreneur program. But we thought like, okay, not everybody is like immediately ready for that kind of level investment. What if we can pull together everything that we have been helping our clients to do and deliver it in the most efficient way and giving it entirely for free? That's what because we were so sick and tired of seeing people doing the wrong things in their business, right? How many of you feel that at some points you have been doing the wrong things or maybe the right things at the wrong time? Raise your hand, right? Because we all, as coaches, this is what we know about coaches, is we are all hungry for our next level. We all want to continuous to advance our professional development. We want to learn. But as a result, most coaches that we see are stuck in that endless consuming mode. Whereas what we really love you to do, and that's why we created the system, is we want you to take daily action. Daily small actions, they really add up, but it's so hard to be consistent if we don't know what exactly to do, and we get bombarded on social media all the time with different messages. Oh, learn AI chatbots, get a YouTube ads, like do this, build funnels. Like we're constantly bombarded with all kind of things that we lose track about what is it that we actually need to do in order to build our business. So that's the reason why we created this system. And yeah, we are really juiced to bring that to you. It's daily accountability in terms of like, you will be in the Facebook group. We have a private, fun and easy Facebook group for coaches. It's a very small community. We have currently about 88 people in, I believe 88 or 89. And you can then share your success work, your daily success work within the community to celebrate yourself and to be applauded for the things that you're working on. It's really your playground because nothing needs to be perfect at this stage. We have people and we can already see who knowing where you are roughly. Like we have people at different levels of their coaching journey. I know Dr. Vusi has coached for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. So she is, like you're a very experienced coach, and we have those that are a bit newer to the journey, but your missions are all very big. Like you want to really make a difference. Who here wants to make a difference? Raise your hand, like a really meaningful difference. Like that is what coaching is about. Like that's the most beautiful profession in the world. Because of that, we have a huge heart, but we get distracted by these shiny objects because we want to make a difference. So, and it pains me to say this, but like coaches are the best possible clients in the world because they will buy anything that's related to their development, right? It's because like we love to grow, but we need to be much more conscious in like, is this the right thing right now? Instead of like just consuming everything that is around, because there's too much content these days around. So what we would challenge you to do is for the next 30 days, right? Like, why not using the system that we created, right? Where we put our heart and soul in it and go through the daily assignments. And if you already have done a specific thing or you're like, I'm good, like then you're fine for that day, right? Like enjoy and do something else. But if you're like, you know what, like I can go deeper on this specific step, or maybe it's a step that I've skipped, like we are going to help you build the foundations from scratch. And in many cases, if you've already been a coach for a while, like you will feel that maybe some of the things are more like earlier stage, but then it's an opportunity for you to revisit this. And if you're new and you're just starting, it's a perfect way to just build it step by step. So we're convinced that it's useful every step of the coaching journey, and it gives you like a really good basis to get your next clients. Now, it's our hope, and we will definitely not be surprised if you land your next couple of clients in the process of actually doing the things that we suggest you to do in the next 30 days. So yeah, like you have nothing to lose. It's completely for free. And we are looking forward to run you through. Who would be excited about seeing what this is about, right? Brooke, anything you want to share before we go into a short demo?
No, I think you did a beautiful job describing what we put
Thank
together.
you so much. Like, I love taking compliments from you because, you know, we sort of like, we always are in that next step mode. So therefore, like, today's conversation is so important that we actually celebrate also what we have done, right?
Yeah.
With amazing people, right? So I'll take all the compliments. I'll give you some as well.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, let's do would you like let me just open the system and maybe you can talk everybody through it and I'll just be your assistant. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's dive in.
All right. So let me just open it up. Right, and I will share.
This is like, we did not rehearse this, you guys, so just, you know, go with the flow here with us.
Right. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the system. Can you see the screen? Okay, fantastic. So Brooke, maybe you want to talk everybody through what is here and where to pay attention to.
Yeah, so just kind of like give a high level overview. Like, as you can see, it's set up like a course format. Like, everybody's taken an online course before, right? Like, you know how to navigate this kind of system, right? Okay, so day 0, welcome and start here. This is kind of like before the 30-day daily actions. We want to just tell you, you know, don't skip this step. I know, like, being a student of countless online courses, like, sometimes it's tempting to skip the welcome video. It's like, don't skip it. Like, we made it for a reason, and it's telling you how to set yourself up for success. Okay, so like time block every single day so that you actually have time in your calendar that you're going to do the thing, you know. What else? Oh, I love that exercise. Then we start you off with like just visualizing and getting in the right headspace and well, just watch the video, okay? And then we dive into the 30-day system. So like I said before, you're gonna get a daily email reminding you, like, hey, it's day 1, do this thing, okay? And we went with just super simple, like, you know, lesson title names. It's like, it is what it is. So day 1, discover and define your ideal client with the 3S method. Okay, so we have a method. That's it. It's not like some clever, funky name, like, you know, that's going to confuse you. It's like, these are the action steps. Discover, you know, and define your ideal client. Create an offer that sells. Clean up and clarify your Facebook profile. Like, these are the steps. It is like, I don't know. I don't know how we could make this any simpler for like somebody to just start and get going. And like, actually, like Danny said before, it's all about do the right things at the right time. Like, if you are not monetizing your coaching business, then you don't have a business, you have a hobby, and probably an expensive one. And so, and that's where we don't want to see people give up on themselves, because you have so much value to share. Like, you know, that, you know, you can really be that visionary coach, that supportive guide for somebody, and, you know, your heart is calling to make that impact, but you will burn out if you don't refill your cup and receive the money that you're worth, you know? So it's like, you gotta have the monetization plan. You have to have an income stream. Okay, and you only need one income stream to start. You don't need to have like all these different things. Like, just start with one. Okay, and
yeah. And can I add one thing? Because like within each of these lessons, there's these worksheets, right? Like, there's these worksheets that like you can literally just copy. So for example, here you can see a link to a Google document, so you can just open up, right? Like, and then you can create your own copy of it. So you have all the tools. Well, we'll walk you through like how to create your, you know, brand promise and know who you're serving and all of that stuff. So there's literally no excuses like to not know what you have to do, right? Because each of these lessons have very specific steps and helpful worksheets and all of that. And then you can share your stuff in a Facebook group, right? And yeah, like, let us cheer you on and make consistent progress.
yeah, and I would just say, like, you know, to be successful with it, just like just be in the mindset of like, okay, I'm just going to do the thing that the lesson says. I'm just going to follow the simple assignment for the day. And I'm going to read the instructions. Okay. This is something like I'll never forget when I used to work in corporate America like a billion years ago. One of my favorite leaders, she was my boss, but like I didn't see her as a boss. I saw her as one of my greatest mentors in leadership. And I remember like this meeting I had with her, and I don't remember what I was working on, but it was some sort of like document thing, and I was walking her through what I had done with it, and she's like, let me stop you right there. She's like, did you even read the instructions at the top of the page? And I was like, no, I just dove right in. And she's like, slow down to speed up, read the directions and just follow them. And like, that was just such a simple thing, but what a game changer. I mean, this literally, you guys, I'm talking about, this is like over 15 years ago, maybe 20 by now. God, stop raising my hand. And that has really been a game changer. Okay. So like, sometimes it's just, like I said, watch the welcome video, actually listen to what we're saying, actually implement what it says. And you don't have to do anything else. Call it a day. You know, just like don't overcomplicate it for yourself and don't feel like you have to rush into the worksheet. Like actually start at the top of the worksheet, read what it says, and then follow the instructions step by step. That's it. Make it simple for yourself. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And here it's like basically you will get like if you we will share in a bit, we'll share a link to where you can actually get access to the system. So all is going to go automatically. You go to that link and then you fill out your form, and you will get an automatic email from us saying like, hey, your account has been created. Then you go to dannyandbrooke.com/login, and you basically you can start immediately with this system. And as Brooke said, every single day you will get an email. So yeah, like if you for some reason want to opt out on the emails, you can let us know. But yeah, we would very much encourage you to take these daily steps. And if you want to go deeper with us, and we'll be raffling off that in a minute, but there's an opportunity to upgrade to VIP. So you can see here, like it actually has like an intimate group coaching call with us to talk specifically about the system. So it's really about going deeper in terms of if you're stuck somewhere within the system. So we'll give you that as a VIP. And we'll also you can also have access to a really cool workbook that Brooke will be showing in a moment, or I will be putting it up on the screen. And for those for the first 20 members, you also get a one-on-one clarity call with me, which I rarely do. And typically, I mean, we don't charge by the hour anymore. We charge by the transformation, and we would encourage you to do the same. But if we would charge by the hour, our hourly rate would be $500. So that's how valuable the time is, right? So yeah, like the VIP is $47. If you're in the European Union or somewhere where there's like VAT liability, it adds up. But this is a really great way to go deeper with this. But even without the VIP, it's going to be a great experience. You also have we also have a number of bonus checklists. So we put all our resources here. So there's bonus checklists like overcoming fear of success, meaningful money guide, coaches podcast pitch script if you want to be invited to podcasts. And there are also deep dive trainings here, like and basically anything that we have done is here, like a client attraction challenge that we have done. So there's really like all the good stuff that we've condensed here and laid it out in a really friendly and easy way. So again, we are not selling anything. I mean, this system is for free, but we wanted to give you an idea of how it looks like. Because how many of us have ever bought something or got something for free, but we haven't opened it? Raise your hand if you have been guilty of that, right? Like I have, like I've opted into some stuff and then I'm like, yeah, where did I who that again, or did I ever download that kind of resource, right? And we haven't created this to sit somewhere on your digital shelf to become dusty, right? Like we would love you to actually implement this stuff, because then you will get the results from it. And obviously, you know, if you get the results from it and you love how we coach you, like even within your pocket and your phone, or whatever you consume the content with for, we'd hope to see you at some of our programs in the future. But that's not why we're doing it. We are really doing it to help more coaches to do the right things in their business. Brooke, anything else that we wanna share? Is there anything that we're missing, or shall we open it up maybe for some interaction?
Oh, I really want to talk about the workbook.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
I'm like,
You want me to open that up, or do you want to share it?
sure, yeah, you can open it. Just like scroll through.
Okay. Give me a minute.
I don't have it on my screen to share right now, so if you have it, otherwise I'll just talk about it.
Yeah, you can start talking, and I'll put it up in a moment. Yeah.
So basically there's like nothing I geek out about more than like trying to just simplify things. Like if you haven't heard that exuding from me loud and clear, like I'm just all about simplicity and like get to the point. Okay, so the workbook is something that you can print out. I would highly recommend printing it out and writing with pen and paper, old school. I told you I've been in a nostalgia phase right now, okay? We're going back to the 90s, people. Yeah, here it is. Print it out, or you can use it digitally. But the workbook is a VIP only thing, okay? And it is a companion. So it's like an extra layer for VIPs who just want to take this extra seriously. To have, like, at the end of it, when you go through, you will have like a physical thing. Again, this is why I recommend printing it out, a physical thing in your hands to show you the tangible results that you've accomplished over the 30 days. Like, you will have proof in your hands. You'll be like, I did this, I did this, I did this. I have it on pen and paper. I have results. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, so
freaking awesome.
yeah, like I'm just like, I really had a blast making this workbook, because I'm like, I just want to bring it all together and give you that feeling of I did it, you know? So yeah, so that's what the workbook's about. It's pretty kick-ass, if I do say so myself.
It's beautifully put together, and it's really a no-brainer, because you can literally, like, and this is okay, let me say a couple of things here. Like, we never reinvent the wheel, right? Like we look at some of our mentors, right? And some of the experiences, like what made us feel great. And I was one of the events where there was like a 21-day event, and every day I received bite-sized assignments. And I was like, it was actually one of the, and I'm not beating myself up, but I want to be brutally honest with you that often I don't do the things that I'm committing to do, right? Even in coaching conversations. And it's not because I don't want to do it, but often it's like one day I think of this, and then the other day I'm doing something else. And it's sort of like I lose track on what I'm doing. So if you have been there as well, like for me, it was like, okay, every day to receive an email in my inbox just saying like, do this, I'm like, great, let me do that. And then if you have that workbook and you're like, okay, let me just schedule like 30 minutes. So schedule we would really recommend actually 30 minutes, because 15 minutes is very tight. Some of the lessons are a little bit longer, and again, that's my fault. But like it's like, let's say 30 minutes, and then just look at the email and write these things down in your workbook or in your journal, and just do the thing there, because you have no excuse not to know what to do, because it's outlined in an actual email. All right, so there's no more guessing. There's no more starting your day off with I wonder how my day is going to look like if I don't have any discovery calls with my clients. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to create something for LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever? Now it's like, okay, let me start off my day to actually do the thing that I know that's going to move us forward, because Danny and Brooke are saying it will, and trust us on it, because it's some of the best stuff that we have been helping our clients with, who pay us thousands of dollars to work with us, right? So why not just do that and do it either for free or for $47, right? There's literally nothing to lose. So we know that we don't have to sell you on using the system, but like, we gently want to encourage you to then, use what you have, right? So let's do a little bit of we would be up for a little bit of a conversation, just Vusi, are you okay if I ask you a couple of questions as well, because we have given you a little bit like a preview of what it's about. So maybe we can come to you in a moment. Would you be up for that or not? I know I'm putting you on the spot. This hasn't been rehearsed or anything. But yeah, like maybe we can do a quick, since we are relatively with an intimate group. Soria, would you like to start and just just maybe share like what brought you here and what excites you about the system?
Oh my God. Once I start, I don't think if I will stop. Thank you so much.
We'll time you. No, just kidding.
You guys are awesome. You know what? Like, I really make time. Once I make time for something, it has to be very, very important for me. So thank you so much. Actually, all of your videos, like YouTube and everything, courses and whatever you like provide us, it's the best. And I will learn a lot from that. So thank you so much. It's such a great opportunity to be here today as well. So I will introduce myself. My name is Surya, if other people are new. And me also, I don't know anyone in this group except Danny and Brooke. So I had a little bit of time that because I have different experience in my life, career and all of that. But the meaning, the purpose of life, that's something that you already know everything and you're very well confident on that. So I was like thinking that unknowingly I'm doing lots of yes to any, great opportunity. And then I will figure it out how. How is either by mentor, so we will get there soon, or we will stuck on our thinking and thinking like, oh, you know what should I do in my life and why I do it and how. The how, once we attach the how on that, then we will stuck. So my business is actually as an empowerment because I have done so many yes in my life. I wasn't ready. And I just said yes because I knew that this is the right right thing for me to do, and I have a great intention towards that. So
what excites you about the system? Like what makes you so excited about like the 30-day system?
Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm all in. I'm actually ready for that because I'm in the process of how. I know that I shouldn't know the how. Like this is something is very new, Once I have great mentors and all of the coaches, so I'm ready for that and I have to make the time and go through that. I know there will be new challenges, new things, but I will learn. And there is nothing.
So can we hold you accountable for actually implementing and doing the thing and sharing it in the Facebook group? Is that okay if we hold you accountable for that? All right.
Thank you.
Right, we're so happy to have you here, and we'll be hanging out more together, and who knows, you will be in the cookie jar and we'll draw your
yeah.
draw your name in
Right? I love that. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, awesome. So
Thank you.
stay on, right? Gary, what made you show up today, and what is it that you were looking for, and what were you looking for in that system?
Hi guys, I'm Gary from Cape Town. First of all, I mean, we know each other, Danny, so I wanted to connect, and everything that you post is always of value. So I knew that it was going to be good. I think what interests me about the system is so you've hit every nail on the head. It's very structured and it's very simple. You focus on simplify, and it's set out over 30 days where you need to be accountable. So it's like all of a sudden you have this accountability partner that's not in front of you, which is what coaching is about. You become an accountability partner. So, and I'm also going through with my coaching and training, I'm going through quite a transformation at the moment where I'm qualifying as a breathwork instructor.
Oh,
I
beautiful.
want to incorporate that into my coaching with my clients and with the groups that I do, and I've got to work out how to do it without it coming across as too esoteric. Because you're dealing with corporates and all of a sudden you use the wrong word and it's a little bit too out of their comfort zone. So I'm also going through this process of change at the moment that I'm going to need a bit of assistance with, and I think I'm hoping that the system will also guide me with that, how to incorporate it into my change.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Absolutely. So one of the things that I've been seeing is that, like, also for more established coaches, it's like, sometimes we are a beginner. Like if we tweak our offer or we add something else, it sort of becomes something else, right? So we sort of like it's really helpful to sort of take that new lens around. Okay, so who was my ideal client again, right? And who did I create it for? And what is it that I'm actually like, what is the core of my transformation and how do I package and sell that? And that's all in the system, right? So there's going to be a lot of light bulbs. So do share them. Are you up for some sharing in the Facebook group as well? Is that okay for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic, right? Because we would love you to really like use that as a sandbox, right? Does anybody know what a sandbox, like the idea of a sandbox? So let me explain it just in a second. A sandbox is where we used to play as children, right? Like there was no harm, there was nothing that could go wrong in a sandbox. So a sandbox is something that later was applied to startups, where it's like, okay, we have this safe space where we can test ideas in. So this Fun and Ease Club is your sandbox where you can just play in. It's a safe space. Nobody's going to say mean things to you. If they do, we kick them out. Like, it's a safe container. So yeah, like there's nothing to lose there. So awesome, Gary. Absolutely love it. Somki, welcome. Hi. You're all the way from Adelaide. What time is it your time?
That it's midnight. So hello everyone. So yes. I joined it in this system here because it's value my time, and then I know Danny and Brooke, and I like to learn from both of you. Then I like to improve to make myself better me. So yes, I'm willing to commit about it. Worthwhile. So yes. Thank you
so much. It's so great that you are on this journey, and yeah, like the coming 30 days, just take small steps. And it's about like, especially like the doing, right? Like doing small bits and just daily, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It even doesn't need to be complete, right? Like, and if you are, and we want to say that, like, if there's a day where you feel tired, or you really don't energetically like feel like doing it, the first question to ask yourself is like, what's behind it? Right? So sometimes it's good to sort of like have this mentality where it's like, I'm just doing it anyway. But we also notice that especially a lot of achievers are pushing themselves too hard. And because they are pushing themselves too hard, they are losing the juice. And so we have built in rest days. So 30 days, there's a couple of days where you actually don't have anything to do except to do what Gary teaches his clients, to breathe, to be, right? Like to really like, just like relax and chill out, because this doesn't have to be a hustle. This doesn't have to be hard. So we're so happy that you're in for this journey, Samkeet. All right.
Thank you.
Enjoy, and do share in the Facebook group as well.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes, and Samkeet, I want to say, I'm so grateful for you being here. Like, it's midnight where you are, and I have to tell you, so like I mentioned before, Danny and I have been working together for coming up on 2 years now, and you are, I've never told you this before, but you are just one of the people that really sticks out in my mind as like, I think you were at the first live event that Danny and I did together. I just remember you being there, and you're just one of those people for me. So I just wanted to tell you that, like, I really appreciate, it's really cool that 2 years later, like, you're still showing up to our stuff. You know?
I want to share one more. I got my bookshelf is have Danny and Brooke on my bookshelf here. So every time I study, I look Danny in my folder and Brooke in my
Oh,
shelf.
wow.
Yes.
Take
Oh
a
my
picture of
Yes.
it. Well, I would love to see that.
That's beautiful. Thank you
So
for sharing.
yes,
Thank you for
Danny
sharing
and
that.
Brooke in my folder. So yes.
That's
Mm.
cool. So
awesome.
yeah, like just we have been seeing you showing up more and more on social media. So this is going to really help you to even be more focused about, okay, what is it that I'm going to share? What is it that I'm going to say? And to channel your energy in a way that it's going to help you to build the thing that you want to build, right? So we're excited to have you there. Ryan, let's talk to you for a second. Like, I'm really inspired by everything that I've been seeing from you. I've been seeing a lot of action taking already. So really curious to hear from you. Like, what is the one thing that brought you here today? What is it that you're hoping to get from the system?
Hi, Danny. Hey, Brooke. Thank you for your kindness and your, let me move this really quick. Thank you for all your posts and adding more value. I have the last person beat. It's actually 2:42 a.m. and I am in Fiji at the moment. So,
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so I
Thank
wanted
you.
to, this meant the world to me that you guys just continue to add more value than anyone I've ever seen in this industry. So I just want to acknowledge you. So look, the reason why I'm here though is because um, I have been taking massive action and I feel like I've got 5,000 followers on Facebook and all these different places. And I don't know if I'm in my own head trying to, I don't know if I'm trying too hard or what it is. I feel like the messaging is accurate. Maybe there's just a tweak that I could get. But you guys are obviously doing something right. And I feel like this is my mission in life and I don't want to just stop because it's hard, right? I got to figure it out. So thank you for doing this. And I'm, if this works, I'm happy to become a VIP.
Sweet.
Awesome, brother. So good to like Fiji, by the way, is so amazing, right? So you're in the right place and also there, like, breathe and take in everything because it's about the journey and let's love what we're building and your mission is so big and so important and we know how important this is for you like every day and also as achievers we want to see results as fast as we can. And one of the things that we also teach in the system is like clients don't move at our speed, right? Like sometimes it's like someone is maybe not yet ready today, but they might be ready tomorrow. So it could be that one post that now I've had a client who literally said something like, you posted something last year, right? Like, and that one post made me want to work with you. Like
Well,
it's really like that. And it's just that to continue to be around and to add value, it's going to help you to attract the right clients at the right time because not everybody's ready when we are ready, right?
thank you,
So
Danny. And look, I just want to specifically say that I put this, and you're so right. Like I remember, I just became a year sober and now I help others. But anyways, I say that because I still have people from that post contact me and I forgot about it already. So yeah, you're so right in that. But yeah, look, I just want to acknowledge the both of you and everybody on here. If things are hard, it's just we got to keep moving
yeah.
forward, but like we got to adjust our approach over time, right?
Yeah,
So thank you again.
absolutely. Yeah, go for it. You have a lot of now specific how-tos. So then implement and tweak and just go through the system and keep us informed about the results. And are you also open to sharing it in a Facebook group? Is that okay for you if you share like some of the progress? Okay, fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Super awesome. Great.
Awesome.
Love that fireworks there. All right.
Ryan, thank you for being here. Nice to meet you. I don't know, your face looks familiar. Have you been to one of our events before? Or is this the first time?
This is my first time. Actually, I've met with Danny in the past one time, I believe, or maybe it was twice. So yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm excited I'm going to check out your Facebook profile today and maybe I can find that little tweak for you. I'm
Okay,
obsessed.
thank you.
Awesome.
this whole content world. So yeah.
Thanks so much for
Brooke is awesome at, like, she's our content queen. Like, you know, it's everything related with really content creation from the heart. That's her gem. And yeah, also, like, if you see the workbook that she has done, like, just keeping it super simple. And that's where I sometimes struggle. So that's why, you know, we are like the perfect match in that sense. Like, you know, I get to help you in the system with packaging your offer, right? Like looking at ideal client and all of that stuff, and selling as well. Like, that's one of my superpowers. And Brooke will do, you know, the bits that are like super important when it comes to like really building your personal brand and how you actually like make sure that it's authentic and it's you, and it actually impacts, you know, and builds an audience. So Mvusi, I would love you to share a little bit about like your first experience with the system. And I know we haven't talked about this, but I'm sure you will do very well, because we have had the privilege of working together a little bit, and yeah, you're onto something big here. So tell us a little bit about your first experiences with the system, and before that, share just like in 1 or 2 lines who you help, who you serve, and what you help them with.
Greetings to everyone. I am so excited to meet everyone else. As things are, it's already meeting my expectations to be part of Danny and Brooks community. Yeah, my name is Mvusi. It's a short version of a longer name that means revival. Just simply, I tell people I'm a cattle header. That's all I am. Cattle heading taught me how to lead. And I had the privilege of having a one-on-one with Benny, who found me being messy, doing everything. I think I'm one of those coaches that is referring to that I have been doing the right things at the wrong time. And in fact, that is actually what resonated with me the first time I met him, when he was presenting at another symposium that I belong to, a community I belong to in South Africa. So, and I thought, no, man, I've been doing some coaching. I really need to really have something that belongs to me, because you know, when you get trained, you kind of like use other people's approaches and frameworks, and I thought, how can I focus on the lead like a cattle header kind of thing? Mostly because I'm also writing a book that's related to that. So I had the privilege of using the system about 5 days ago. It was a weekend, and I thought, Danny, why are you sending this? I wanted to start on Monday, but I got into it through to Brooks' account. It is so simple when you go to the worksheets. What also happened for me, it gave me an opportunity to internalize what I have been discussing with Danny, because everything happened within 2 days or so. So now, going step by step, I had time to really rethink about it, tweak there and there. For instance, what I stand for. I was a corporate woman. And what I am now doing is reliving the old Mvusi and see how I can help people that were in my position, where I felt silence in the corporate world as a Black woman in South Africa. So this is what I do now. I kind of like, my focus is helping Black women who are corporates, who find themselves either undermined or not seen, or even being silenced, not only by others, but self-silencing, themselves. And this is what I'm actually wanting to do, so that they can lead from within, You know, sometimes we think that we can find things outside. It's easier to blame others and situations, but we haven't tapped into the authentic selves, our voice and whatever. So that is really what I stand for. So yeah.
You clearly have done a lot of like digestion and thinking more about this, and you clearly went through the last couple of days of the system. So thank you for sharing that. Like, and it's like, how's the system now making you feel in terms of like, you know, your trajectory? Like, what kind of feeling do you now have about the business that you're building?
I'm feeling good. I actually, as I said, I'm on day 5 now. I've already posted, and you know, on Facebook, on our, you know,
On our group, we've seen
what
it.
we are launching today. Yeah, and it's actually really helpful. Like, you wake up in the morning and you kind of like, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to do? And over and above that, I know that I've got other things to do. So I spend more than an hour, I must say, because I know I'm building my own.
It's part of your,
you know, the 30 minutes, I think it's a guideline. So I'm very excited. And I post that not only on Facebook, even on LinkedIn, trying to reposition my brand and who I am.
Yeah, and all the
So
stuff
yeah.
applies to LinkedIn as well. Like, you can literally do the same
Yeah.
thing for the different channels.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like, we use a Facebook example, but you can do it on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for sharing that. Like, we really wanted to, like, we are all about like making this as practical as possible. So therefore we had a
Yeah.
couple of mystery guests, in this case, not so mystery anymore, because, you know, Vusi has been one of the sort of like, you know, people that we have given like first access to in order to test how this has been going. And, you know, feel free to share if you feel like any of the stuff like is not making sense, or you have big questions about it, like, feel free to share. And we are going to iterate, like, this is going to be slightly different maybe in a year from now, which is okay. Like, we want to move forward. So yeah, thank you so much for this. Who's up for doing a little bit of a raffle? Shall we do a little bit of a raffle? I have put here all the names of everyone, right? So maybe just in order to make sure that like you trust me on this, like it's not like, you know, pre-planned. So here, there's Vusi, right? I will put it here in the jar, okay, that you're not like, and then here it is Somkit, right? Then it is Ryan, all right? It is Gary, okay? And we have Soria, all right? So did I miss any? Brooke, I mean, you know, we can go in whenever we want, right? Like, I will not put our names in there, all right? So can we have some drum rolls or whatever, like, you know, some movements? Everybody up?
And you must close your eyes. Close your eyes,
Okay,
Danny.
close my eyes. Okay, all right. So let's do 2, all right? We do 2 VIPs. So you'll win the entire VIP package, which it's $47 if you would purchase it. And you will get it for free for now, right? So if you're watching the replay, obviously your name is not here, but like VIP is a pretty smart move, right? Because we get to go much deeper. All right. So, all right, here we go. I'm imagining a lot of drum rolls right now. And this is the first one goes to Somkit. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations. You have a VIP access. Congratulations. Then we do one more. All right. And the winner of the second one is Ryan. All right. Congratulations. So it paid off to be in Fiji at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. You know, and we if you haven't won, me or here, you're getting the full demo. You know exactly now how to use the system. Take advantage of it, and like $47 is like not even an expensive dinner. And for 30 days, like you will get like that workbook, and you will get to one coaching call. Like it's a monthly call once a month. We actually do a session like this where we actually get to hang out in a small group. Like this size that we are in right now, this is sort of the average size, like slightly 1 or 2 people more that we have in our lifestyle entrepreneur program. That again, you know, like it's a $5,000 investment, and you get to get the same kind of coaching, right, in that kind of environment. So it will be like that small. So it's a really, really good investment if you would want to do the VIP. So what we will do now is unless there are specific questions, Brooke, would you like to take some questions? I will just look up the link to the actual system so everybody can actually get immediate access to the system.
Yeah, for sure. Who's got a question? Raise your hand. Raise your real hand. Come on, we're playing 90s here. Not your digital hand. Oh, my digital hand goes up. What? Stop. Okay. All right. Okay, who has a real hand? Who has a real question? Nobody? Everybody? Okay, cool. If there's no questions, then anybody want to say something? Anybody have a thought on their mind they'd like to just share out loud with real human beings?
No worries. We go in. Let's go into the system. So this is the page that you will be getting to. This is a very simple opt-in page. So you put in your name and your email, right? So this is going to happen. Let me put in my name. So we'll just demo it, right? You tick this box, then you say, heck yes, I'm in, right? And what happens then is you get a nice video from us, which is going to share the VIP opportunity. Here you can see it and what's included, right? So you can here join the VIP if you want, or you click here, and then there's a couple of small questions that we would love to ask you here in the survey. Or if you don't want to answer the questions, you can say no thanks, I'm good. So if you click the link in the chat, you can go to this page immediately, and then we don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of automation in terms of where we are right now. Like, you will immediately receive a message saying a new account has been created. Then you can log in to dannyandbrooke.com/login and key in your information, and you get access to the library that we have just shown you about 20 minutes ago. All right. It's as simple as that. And then immediately you are signed up to the email sequence of the 30 days. So once you leave your details here, you will receive an immediate email about day 0. And then tomorrow you will receive day 1. All right. Does everybody get this? Is this good? Yeah. So it's that simple. We cannot make it simpler than this. So yeah, like, we just want to celebrate you. Click on that link. Right, like, it's super easy. If you're watching this in a replay, like, the link is probably below. By the way, check out our blooper video. We created like a 90-second blooper video of like us introducing the system or like struggling with words. It's pretty hilarious. So anyway, that's it. Brooke, any last words from you?
Yeah, the blooper reel. I've just been, I'm on a vibe this week. Like I told you, I'm like in the 90s nostalgia slap happy blooper reel sort of vibe. Wait till you guys see my YouTube video coming out, hopefully later today. It's like, it's all on the same page. Aw. All right. Cool. Thank you guys for being here. I'm excited to, see you taking action and seeing how it works and getting results, right?
Absolutely.
That's the whole point.
Go do it. And we see you. I'm being called to cook dinner, so I'm off. And enjoy the system. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye, Surya. Bye,
Bye.
Sandeep.
Bye.
See ya.